welcome back to my channel. This is a general speak and oracle tarot card reading, Libra new moon that we're having on the 25th. What energies can we expect during this Libra new moon, along with the 6 planets that are retrograde at this time, and what does that mean for me? What does it mean for you in whatever areas of your life, whether it's through relationships, work, family, your creativity, whatever that's going on with your life. So what does Libra signify? Libra is the Justice card. It is the card of balance, peace, and harmony. It is also the card of relationships, all types of relationships, whether that relationship, again, is with yourself, with another, with work. So it looks at the balance, it looks at the scales, and Libra likes peace and harmony, and really likes to take a viewpoint of what is not in alignment, and how can I see the perspective of another, and where am I within this perspective, and course corrected. It's also the sign, for beauty and money, and Venus enters into Libra on the 29th, and Venus is about love, and again, it's about relationships. So with Libra, we're looking at soulmates, karma, contracts, what has been written. And when things are in retrograde, it's about, how do I want to rewrite what's been written? Maybe I no longer want to go with this contract that I've locked myself in, or that I believe I've locked myself in. Because when we sit with 6 planets that are in retrograde, we're sitting with ourselves and we're asking the inner questions, looking at both sides of all of our relationships, and again, balancing the scales, looking internal. We're looking at the self, and then we're looking at the other, and then we're listening to other people and what others are saying and need, and then looking at both sides of the scales, because Libra is saying, hey, I just want justice, I just want to be balanced, and I just want to have peace. So what is not in harmony and balance with yourself? Like, I've written down some questions with that, but you may want to look at your toxic relationships, that keeps you stuck in the past. Again, what is this teaching you, and why are you keeping yourself in a place that is not allowing yourself to move forward? And you're sacrificing yourself. Can you be honest right now with yourself about, are you having that exchange with another? How's the energy exchange? Is it still working between you and the other person? How can you best bring it into alignment? Can you ask the other person for their perspective? Where are they at? How they see the relationship? How they see themselves within the relationship? And then what is it they'd like to see? And then you can pretty much ask the same questions for yourself. How do I see myself in this relationship? How do I see you with me in this relationship? Where would I like this to go? And then we can kind of exchange notes to kind of see, are we really on the same page? And what is the new way? Because it's a new moon. So new moons is about what? Is about setting the intent of starting something in a new way. And this new way is in Libra, which is about balance in a peaceful way, in a harmonious way. So it's like doing it in a new way to make those changes by seeing things from a different perspective, from the other's perspective. So asking yourself, I've written down some questions here on what you have agreed that no longer resonates with your attachments, that don't work anymore, and really bringing balance to yourself here. And then what are your needs in your relationships? Are they being met? At this time, what do you need from that relationship? Where's the middle ground within that? How can you communicate that in a peaceful manner, right? It's a time to look at your one-on-one conversations that you're having, and your one-on-one connections, again, Libra being the sign of relationships and wants things to be peaceful. So what we're looking at is also our emotions, so how you express yourself within your emotions, and your external balance is not just about the internal, but it's not just about the external, because how do I feel within the internal? Do I feel balance within myself? Because that's also a projection of how I feel within the outer reflection of what I'm projecting. So we've got also peace and harmony. What outdated beliefs, what outdated agreements and contracts have you made? What needs to be rewritten? Sometimes we have these contracts that, let's say in like marriage, they say, till death do us part. Well, as Abrahams would put it, it's like, kill me now. Like, let's rip up this agreement, because it just doesn't work. We're not on the same vibration. And I love her analogy of that. But again, what are you really doing differently in that relationship to make it work in a new way? So if you do the same thing, that's insanity, right? Still going to be out of balance, it's not in harmony with each other. So what needs to change, and what contracts are outdated, so you can look at it to really shift that. So it's really about a time to look at the inner. This is a time to look at your inside of yourself and really be honest with yourself with what is not in harmony with you. And it's a time of self-reflection, like I said, and it's like, this is who I'm supposed to be, and then but I'm to be, this is who I want to be. It's not in harmony. So this is who I'm supposed to be to everybody, but this is who I want to be. So where are you out of balance in that? And how can you really look at that from another perspective, and what needs to shift within you? So we're going to pull some tarot, we're going to pull some oracle cards. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, tap the button and hit the bell, and then let's get started. So we do have the Four of Pentacles. Again, this is all about what is like, where am I holding back within myself? Where do I feel like I'm not enough in a relationship? Where am I not speaking up, Or where am I just not being true to myself? What needs to be your truth? What needs to be, where are you not allowing yourself to allow yourself to shine? And let's go ahead and grab another one. Yeah, it's about our happiness. So the Nine of Cups wants to show up and say, are you giving up your own happiness? Where is it not in balance? It's about balancing. It's about, so if I'm in a relationship, it's both our happiness. How can we meet to where we hear each other, to where we're in alignment, with how we see each other? It's the give and take, it's that balance and harmony. It's us working together. It's that synergy between us, it's the dance between the two. So it is about your happiness. It is about, what is it that you're bringing into yourself? We've got the Moonology manifestation, and let's see the card that wants to come out. And this card came flying out. So it says, clear your mind. So we do have last quarter moon in Gemini. So we are operating from a new consciousness. We're not the person who we used to be. The mind may keep you in a place of fear, may keep you in that place that, I'll just put up with it and I'll just stay here, or that, it just is what it is. And if you really clear your mind and ask yourself, go within the heart space, it's a mind, body, soul. It's all. It's like, so Libra wants that in all areas of its life. It's not just in one area, right? It's in all of it. So it's work and in relationships, and it's in family, and it's in your day-to-day, and it's in your creativity, and it's in all the activities that you really do. So is your mind really in clutter? Are you in fear? Are you operating from that place of duality with Gemini? Are you in duality? Oh, I don't want to rock the boat, but I'm not happy, so once you just clear your mind and center yourself and ask yourself, where do you need to bring that peace within yourself? What is not in alignment for you? Where do you need to really look at? So many cards fell out. So what is it that you really actually need to look at when it comes to you and your relationship? So let's go ahead and grab and one of these cards. Well, two cards fell, and here we have a new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. Libra just showed up, and we have believe in the impossible, and this is blue moon. So once in a blue moon, something like this happens where you're in alignment, where what? A new romantic cycle begins, because you are possessing that which you want. That you're in alignment. You're in a place of 0 point, and you're balanced. You're in a place of peace and harmony with yourself, and hence this is what you're projecting. This is what you're you're saying, okay, these are my needs and this is what I want, and I've worked on myself and I've worked on my shadow. And this once in a blue moon, believe in the impossible. So for those that are looking for relationships or course correcting your relationships, believe that it's possible. Clear your mind of this, I need to hold back because I've been hurt before and I just don't get what I want because of, I'm always self-sabotaging my head, and I sending you love and light on that. But it is about, it's the believe in the impossible is that I see it and I believe it. So it's not that I need to see this relationship first and then believe it. That is it going to be in alignment? Are we going to be? No, I can already see it. See that I'm in a harmonious, peaceful give and take energy between another, and that we are in full back and forth of the masculine and the feminine. Like we can exchange that. And that is what's beautiful with believing in the possible and a new romantic cycle. Yeah, absolutely. And I love that. Libra wants to show up for itself. Go ahead and grab a number card. So we've got so far a new romantic cycle. And then we have clear your mind. And we have believe in the impossible. So when you let go of the duality, Gemini too, it's about the physical, the non-physical, the masculine, the feminine. It's about the heart and the mind. It's about bringing all of you in a place of peace and centeredness and bringing yourself into a harmonious place of balance, believing that it's possible, believing that harmony and peace is here for you, right? Believing in that and believing that you are here to have this is your wish fulfillment, to have something that is resonating. It's of peace, it's of love, because we've worked on ourselves, we've been working on the shadow, and the shadow is now saying, do you believe in that? Now, do you believe in the impossible, or do you still have doubt? Do you have doubt about your own happiness? And I'm pulling one of the numerology cards, and I had the cards that fell out was these here. So I have new beginnings, which is perfect for, so if you're saying number one, that's a message. So setting intentions, what does this new relationship look like? We have a financial discipline. So this too is like, do what you love and love what you do. And maybe you want to look at, is your spending out of balance? Are you overspending? Are you putting yourself in debt? Really want to look at, or are you holding back again, thinking that you don't have enough? It's going to be different. Where can you bring balance and harmony in that? Are you working at a job where it's not harmonious, where you're not getting paid for your value and your worth? Again, where do you need to look at? What is it that you're looking back at? And it's surrender. What you're surrendering to is the egoic mind. What you're surrendering to is to the divine. It's like it's bowing down to your own higher self. It's like I surrender to my higher self to show me the way, to lead me the way, right? And then with the Starry beginning cards, and I love that, walk your own journey. I love that. And then we have embrace the dark. So shine your true light upon this earth. Yeah. And then we've got, it is essential to stay on your own path. So this really is, like I said here, embrace the dark. So there's times where we look at, the shadow self by shining the light on it, so we can walk our talk, so we can do what we're here to do. You're here to live a life of harmony and life of peace, and anything that throws you off kilter is just the dark aspect of your thoughts, of your reality, showing itself to you to let you know that you're not in alignment with the truth of who you are. So it's just letting you know. It's just letting you know that you're not in alignment. And then we have this acceptance, and I love that with the two coming together. It's like, we're bringing in acceptance of the things that you can change and the things that you cannot. You can't change another person to be what you need them to be, even if you've tried. It comes about, let's look at who, how we see each other, and if there's an acceptance, if there's a renegotiation contract, go with that. And then the final card, and we have two cards that fell. It says, gratefully, I surrender my struggle. And here's the front. And there it is. And then it says, here's the front on that one. It says, I see the journey is open and the pathway is clear. My journey begins. I love that. Yeah, this is the sixth sign of the zodiac. So our journey literally is beginning now in a new way by finding peace and harmony within. one of Abraham Hicks, and it says, feeling good indicates your connection to clarity, wellness, and an abundance in all good things. Feeling good is your most natural core belief. And here it says, I'm selfish enough to want to feel good. Yeah. So, if this is not your energy, you want to ask yourself, where are you not in alignment with who you are? Anyways, I'm sending you so much love, so much light. Happy New Moon.